Wow. What a disaster. There you go. That's the exact sound, man. Guys, lots to break down in this one. We are going to have a special guest, hopefully, hop on a little later on. And man, I tell you, if you were on a pregame show with Bridget Case, we said we did not know what type of Jaguars team we were going to get this week, right? And they were motivated. They came to play, and the Chargers did not. That's the bottom line, guys. Yeah. No sugarcoating it, guys. Unfortunately, we did not play well at all.
Ugly, terrible damage.
Terrible. And James is still hanging out with the Hill people, so we'll see what happens. He probably will not be our special guest jumping on. But we got plenty to break down, guys. Unfortunately, this is a therapy session for all of us, folks. So put your comments and thoughts out there. We'll try and get to them, okay?
All right. Let's do it, bro.
All right, guys. We're the Boat Bros. Here we go.
What's up, Herbert here, man? You watching the Boat Bros podcast. Stay tuned.
Charter blue dreams, stadium lights gleam. Boat Bros on the beat, lead stream. Chargers rocking speeds, Sonic supreme. From the podcast to the field, we're a team. Charged up, Boat Bros on the night. LA Thunder in electric delight. Bolts in the battle, sparking bright. Charged up, ride the lightning, feel the fright.
Okay. Yeah. What a mess, man. It was interesting. I know, before we get into too much of this, again, like and subscribe. Again, therapy session, throw your thoughts out. Kyle, hey, you made a comment. We're better than that. Yes, we are. We look terrible. And this is what I said, donkey punched.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a gross sexual maneuver, and that's exactly what happened to us today. We actually are we got donkey punch. It was not good. So that was pretty horrible, man. I mean, First thoughts there, Kyle. What are you thinking there?
Well, it's just like I think we just brought up the cheerleaders are alive and well on the Chargers team because they showed up today. That's for sure. That was not the Chargers that we wanted to see at all, for sure.
Obviously, we're going to show some slides and review.
Oh, you're cutting that in and out.
Cool. At the end of the day, we look pretty horrible across the board. I didn't know we played Bob Marley because we got smoked like a blunt. That's about right. Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so let's just go through the stats real quick and go from that and kind of discuss it at this point. But score is not ideal.
Yeah, I'll say
not good. Guys, we got 2 field goals.
2 field goals the entire game. Wow.
Whew.
Yeah.
And and I'll talk more about the offensive scheme down the road. I already saw a few people say they hate Greg Roman, all the above. I mean, I think it was Miguel said this. Fire Greg Roman, get a better interior O-line. I think the game plan was really bad for sure. But Miguel, that's terrible. Yes.
I got that sound there. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't just that though. It wasn't the O-line too. Our freaking running game was terrible.
Look at this, guys. I forgot about these stats. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look, he only threw for 153 yards, guys. He didn't beat us. But look at Herbert. He had the worst game
probably of his career.
Probably, yeah.
That's terrible.
There you go. That's terrible. Yeah. And we got gashed by a freaking rookie, Bhayshul Tuten, right? This guy gashed us. Kind of reminds me of the Commanders game that the Jacoby. What was it? I can't remember the guy's name. The rookie that rushed all over us. This is just another one of those games that we just did not show up. Jacoby Myers like, okay. Keenan Allen had I have a great photo here of that catch Keenan Allen had. Woo! Yeah. Holy smokes, bro. Incredible. But our rushing was not there. It just overall, we just laid an egg. It was just bad.
Yeah. And I did just look it up, by the way, right now. Apparently, this was not Justin Herbert's worst game. The wild card playoff game against the Texas ones, that was his passer rating of 40.9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
With all those picks that he threw and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. But this is definitely in that top 10.
In that category. In that category, guys. Again, Yeah, this is a good point, Chris. Game looked awkward, looked scripted. I thought the same thing, Chris. It felt weird. Like I was like, were we supposed to just think like? It felt weird to me. I don't know. There was something about it. Like,
yeah,
I
I could see that. I mean, think about that.
Like it was in the Matrix or something. There was a glitch or something.
Right.
Like, what was going on here?
Because here's the thing. Because if the Jaguars lost that game, they would have had basically no chance of getting back into the playoff seed. So by them winning that game, it actually allowed them, them to be more in the mix and to actually be part of the script, to, for that whole, who's going to be in the playoffs this year? Like the wild card race for the AFC is amazing, like and things like that, so. Because if we won, it would have been pretty much all right. The playoffs are pretty much already set now with us.
Yep. Yeah. I would again 100%. We talked about that in the pregame. Is that I think we had a 90-some% chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now it's like 65 or something percent, and the Jaguars were like, if they didn't win this one, they were going to drop to like 40-some%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, so it was bad all around. I mean, there was just nothing great about that as well. I mean, no energy on both sides. That's a great point. It was such a weird game, guys. I mean, why do you? Yeah, here we go. Worse with Penning. Roman still does no. Okay, so I'm going to talk more about this too, guys. We did not do the ogre package at all. In fact, I was so confused as to why we didn't do that. I think that matters a lot, right? You have your bookends, you have your like at least with Trevor Penning, put a tight end over there. Go 20 now, or sorry, not 22, or at least 12. So 2 tight ends. We were getting beat on the edge. They made those so good, and I think they finally just said, "Hey, man, like we got to go back to the drawing board." But I don't know why they didn't do that. They were running well out of that, and they were also passing well out of those formations. So it was really strange. It was a lot of 10 personnel and 12 or 11 personnel, and I was like, guys, this isn't working. Like I don't know why you're not switching back.
Yeah, just stop doing what's not working. Stop being like a square peg in a round hole. Come on, Greg Giro. Come on now. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really strange. It was really strange. Now, and again, that was my take on it. I really felt that way. But let's just review the numbers. Only 135 total yards. Wow, guys.
Jeez.
That is embarrassing. Guys, remember the Jags just have not been good this year. They've been up and down.
Yeah.
Up and down. Passing yards.
Yeah.
Say again, Kyle?
Inconsistent.
Yes, that's the right word for it. Only 8 first downs, folks. Oh. Hey guys, and what a contrast from this week to last week, though, right?
Yep.
I mean, 4th down efficiency, 1 for 3, 3 for 12. Like, what did someone get into a fight on the plane? Over? Yeah. Like, did someone die? Like, what happened? Like, I don't understand. Like, they just look terrible. I mean, no sacks. 4 punts. They didn't punt once. Yeah. And by the way, 1 penalty. Yeah. Remember, the most penalized team in the NFL. So
yeah, and then they cleaned it up all. See, this is why it seemed like it felt scripted.
Yes,
and that's probably why like we're not getting that many people here, because people are just like, they're just like, you know what, there was something wrong with that game, period.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it was weird, and like I couldn't understand it, guys. And we also led the league in time of possessions. We only had the ball 22 minutes.
Yeah, right.
So it just felt strange. Like this game, it kind of feels like a dream or something like that. A bad dream, clearly.
It was a nightmare. On that note, actually, funny enough, I did have a dream that I got put into the NFL, and
there we go.
I was like, all right, but then but in my dream though, I kind of hulked out, and so like I would become like Austin Eckler size, so it's not like super, because he's only like what 5'6" or something like that, but he's like 200 something pounds. So like I was like, dang, okay, sounds good. Anyways, I digress.
Yes. And then Chris Guzman, they're getting ready for the bye. Interesting conversation, right? Sure. Like I was thinking a lot about that too. But and we'll talk more about Penning as well. Trust me, I got plenty of slides. I watched him like almost predominantly this entire game. Just as I was really curious to see, because Austin Eckler hasn't looked great either. So Actually, let me see if these stats pulled up.
Wait, hang on a sec. Don't I have that one? While you're looking that up, I got another thing here too. But man, so much to unpack on this one. I think. Look, I'll be honest though too. Like Trevor Penning, this is his first week with us,
Yeah.
So maybe it's okay. We could just give him a little bit of leeway.
So interesting. The Chargers offense overall grade, PFF grade was 42.1, season low, dead last for NFL Week 11. I'll go through some of them stats a little later on too. Yeah. Chargers defense overall grade 48.6, bottom 5th for week, and the run defense imploded. Again, we'll talk more about that a little later on as well too, but just terrible. Again, just this is one of those weeks you're like, okay, they got to reset.
Yep.
And in a weird way, it's good that the bye is now. You're ending on a bad note. All right, you just wash your, get my name out your mouth. Move forward and move on with your life. And again, we'll get Ronnie Gatson back, but they got to fix it up. I mean, Justin Herbert's just getting beat up like a punching bag. And so I think finally the end of the game said, "Oh, we're done with it." Herbert, number 1 rusher again this week. Terrible. Come on, but only had 5 rushing attempts, which hurt. Then he got hurt.
Yeah.
So not sure what's going to happen with that. I mean, Keenan Allen was our bright spot. That reception he got was absolutely incredible.
It was so good, right? I mean, dang. I mean, Trey Lance almost actually had the highlight throw of the game there though too. It's like how is this even possible?
Yeah. Trey Lance, he had a couple of receptions. I think. Well, he was 37, 3 for 8, right? I mean,
yeah.
I mean.
But if Chris Johnson caught that ball, that would have been like one of the throw of the game there. But but him getting straight up like practically sacked and then still staying on his feet and throwing the ball and getting like 20 something yards on that was a great pass. Great.
Yeah, it was. It was a little high. It was like floater, and I was like, oh. Having said that, he tried it again, and I thought that was kind of interesting. Right. He did the exact same play again.
Yeah, right.
Which I thought was like, oh, okay.
But this time the Davis though too, which was like, what? Yeah. Why?
Well, and I was thinking about Darius Davis. Are we even going to keep him next year? He's looked terrible in special teams, and he can't be on the field, much during the year. So you got to wonder what we're going to do with him. Maybe we trade him in the offseason. That's a conversation for another day. But look, across the board, we look terrible. I mean, just nobody looked good. Nobody. And again, you could say, I can understand why you think, hey, there's a glitch in the matrix. This is not us. Like, I've never seen us play this bad. You know, it almost feels like a dream. Like, oh, this didn't happen. But holy smokes,
playing like the Raiders, man. What the heck?
It did. And by the way, the PI call on Elijah Molden in the end zone, that was so weak in my opinion. I don't know.
Such Bush. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I didn't think it was a PI, but I don't know.
I mean, dude, he was not. He was not hooked on him or whatever. That he didn't move his body for it. He was just wrapped around.
Really strange.
Yeah.
It again. This is why I kind of think like it felt like one of those games. Like, okay, NFL wants the Jags in the playoffs, and all right, Chargers, you're going to punt this game.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just felt strange to me.
Mm-hmm.
Dayon looked okay. We did have some missed tackles. RJ Mickens, this rookie's looked amazing so far. Again, I think it's a big reason why we traded away Alohi Gilman. I think Mickens has looked pretty good. Boygby looked good. Tierra Tart, but guys, the one guy, Jamari Caldwell, he was pushed all over the field. He did not look that great. Thule didn't look great. Edge rushers didn't look amazing. Man, it was just, like I said, it was just a strange game. I don't know, man. Just what a weird game. I think that's the way I can say it. Like I can't think of any other way of saying it. Like, anyways, do we have any questions here, guys?
What are you guys thinking here in the chat? It looks like Aether just jumped in just saying Ortiz has to go.
Oh no. No way. Come on now.
Yeah, come on now. Yeah.
Come on now, dog.
Well, where is it at?
Charlie Murphy.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the wrong one.
Come on now, dog.
Yeah.
Come on now, dog.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
No way.
But look, we've had guys. This was a trap game, and we just absolutely wet the bed. What would the other game be that we wet the bed? Kyle, you seem to think the Giants, right? I think that's the one that comes to my mind as well.
I mean, that they were 0-3 at that point. Yes, they did start their new golden boy right now though. So
Dart, who's out now, isn't
Dart, yeah. Exactly. And so it's just like that was a trap game for us because we thought that we were gonna womp them for sure,
Well, it was weird. That game was one of those strange games. Giants and Washington. I thought Washington as well too.
You thought Washington too? Yeah.
Yeah, because with Washington, Jaden Daniels was coming back, and I was like, blah blah blah. I just didn't think much of him. But dude, that rookie ran all over us, man. So yeah, I think Giants and Washington, the two lay an egg type of games. But
yeah,
look, the Jaguars are going to be in the playoffs this year. I mean, they're playing good enough to make the playoffs. So you can make an argument all day. Look, we just caught them at a really good time. And again, we won 3 games straight. Life was going great for the Chargers. I think the bye week will be good for us to give us an opportunity to sit back, relax, focus on some things. Unfortunately, the all-22 footage is going to be pretty thin for that game. I'm like, what am I going to do a video on? I guess I'll do a video on, Keenan Allen's catch,
Do that one. You could do it on some things about what went wrong with us, So you got to show some things about why Trevor Penning was not that great,
Well, and we'll talk more about Penning. I found kind of some interesting thoughts on him as well too. The run game was a big part of it, but again, I kind of go back to, I like us in the ogre package and mixing up ogre package with like 12 personnel ogre package. And then also, going to these big, heavy sets and then just forcing people. I think that also works better with Trevor Penning. Trevor Penning is not a great pass protector. He's more of a run blocker. That's really what he does. And with that running game, which is so bad, we couldn't do anything. Maybe we should do our word from our sponsor before our,
we're getting James in. James is the
we're getting James. James is popping in.
Okay.
From the Hill people. Okay, guys. So, okay, guys. Think you know football? Then you turn your football knowledge into real money with the Sleeper app, the ultimate fantasy sports app that can turn game day into a payday. Who don't want to get more money, guys? I know my crypto has kicked me in the balls recently, guys. Just so you know, just download the Sleeper app and pick more or less your favorite players with more stats. Any other daily fantasy app, just choose 2 or more of your favorite players from a pregame or live. Pick more or less from the prediction stats, and you could win up to 100 times, 100x your money if your picks win. Use code BROS, and you'll get up to $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Again, use code Bolt Bros match up to $100. So
right. Yeah, no, I got myself a little thing going on right now too. So I got James Winston. I need him to get over 233 yards passing. I need Sutton to get over, or he needs to get a 21-yard reception. I need Rashid Shaheed to get a 36.5 yards. Reception yards, and Christian McCaffrey to get 51.5.
Wow.
Yeah, need more. Oh, yeah.
Well, if there is some good news on our fantasy league, I'm probably going to win easy. I'm at 9-1 after this week.
Oh, I just realized that I already lost on the Winston one.
Oh, geez.
Jeez. Boy. Oh, it's so easy for me to lose. So, like I say, guys, if you guys think you could do better than me, you should try out Sleeper. You should try it out.
It's a cool app, guys. It really is. So, okay. Miguel had a great question, guys. Throw some questions. This is a good one. Do you think Harbaugh has the cojones to fire Roman? Seems like they're buddies, and I don't think he wants to fire him. Yeah. I would agree with you on that.
I definitely agree on that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, they homies. They keeping each other, together for sure.
So the one thing I would say on this, though, is this. My thought is, and we'll go through some of the photos here in a second. Greg Roman is not just yes, he's calling the plays, but they are making an offensive game plan as a coaching staff. Harbaugh is included in that conversation, right? So somebody probably made a decision. All right, let's run 11 personnel and 10 personnel, which I think I'll tell you exactly why I think that happened. They've had no sacks. The Jaguars were the dead last worst team in the NFL sacking anybody. So they thought, we'll just throw the ball. We'll be fine. We'll throw the ball. Well, that didn't work out too well. So my point is, I still think they needed to go. But but my question is why didn't they adjust at the halftime and go back to the ogre package? Like, why didn't they do that? Like, you could have easily gone back to that and started running the ball.
It's because Vegas made the call and told them that they got to lose. Yeah,
probably
scripted.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So anyways, not a good situation. But bottom line, guys, what a mess. But let's just talk about our positives. We kicked 2 field goals, guys.
2 field goals. Yeah.
That
definite positive is Dicker the kicker.
Yeah, exactly. No, but Cameron Dicker's nails, man. I mean, I thought there was one other time they could have kicked a field goal as well too. Unfortunately, they went for it, but they were chasing. I mean, just what a crazy game. And again, just interesting. Here we go. They want the Chiefs to move back up. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of view this as interesting. Now, the other part that I think is interesting, and I talked a little bit about this as well too. Darius Davis has not looked good. I am curious. You remember he had a knee injury for a while there, and he really struggled. And he just doesn't look the same. Like his kickoff returns, he's not explosive. I know special teams in general has not looked the same as it was last year and the year before that. But man, Darius I just kind of feel like there's just not a spot for him on this team moving forward. What do you guys all think about this as well too? Yeah, and Thanos said this. I think Davis will be cut. I think he will. I don't know if he'll get cut this year, but I don't know that he's going to come back next year.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, Davis has not really been performing as well as he needs to be. So he'll be let go off of his rookie contract or whatever. And then I do hope that we see KLS more to be a return man. He wasn't active today, but I think that's probably what we'll see like moving forward. Actually, is him that is in that position for sure.
Yeah, KLS is hurt, so that's why we didn't see him for sure.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, what a disaster, and it's strange because I would have thought that we would have seen him just be better this year, and he just hasn't. He just has not looked good from beginning to end, and I just don't understand why. So yeah, what are your thoughts on that moving forward? In the chat.
I mean, at the same side, I mean, I like that they tried to use Darius Davis for a pass. But at the end. At the end. But he's not really a deep ball guy. I mean, I don't know why they even tried to do that. Just make it. He's more of like a short to midfield kind of guy. I would say maybe a little bit play him like Lad McConkey, and then maybe we'll see something better out of him. But
yeah,
if he wants to keep his spot on the team, he needs to show that he can catch those balls.
Yeah, he's got to show up and do some things for sure. I mean, it's one of those things where, look, he's taking a spot from someone like a KLS, and they just got to figure it out, right? There's just no way that's going to work out. So I don't know. I wanted to bring it up more as like, I know special teams hasn't looked good. We've looked so bad this year on special teams. Why are we so bad? And again, I wouldn't blame it 100% on Darius Davis. It's not 100% Darius Davis' fault, but
not.
I just feel like overall we have not played well. Again, probably a good time for the bye. We'll just make a blanket statement on that. But
sure,
man, what a mess. But let's just talk about the defense briefly, guys, as well. Okay, let's just recap. Yeah, the special teams not so special, guys. We reviewed this on the pregame, guys. We were dominant these last 3 weeks.
Yeah,
woo! It's so bad, and it was weird. It was weird. I'm very curious to see. Again, we're going to give you as much content as we possibly can.
Yep.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of news coming out after a loss like this. And I'm very curious to see how this team bounces back. Bye week, gets healthy. And again, I'll say one thing before I pass to you, Kyle. At the end of the day, this is like, what do you call it? Dress rehearsal. Game time really matters when you get to the playoffs. Again, assuming we make the playoffs, which I think we still will.
Yeah.
But it's one of those situations where to go deep in the playoffs, you have to be consistent. For whatever reason, we have these like little games where we just don't show up. We don't show up. We just don't get off the flight. And that's what we saw this week. And so it's just a little bit strange.
which is very concerning because, as people are saying, we can't make a 4-game win streak.
Yep, good point.
And what do you need in the playoffs?
Yep,
It's
4-game win streak.
4-game win streak.
Yeah,
You know,
with against the best teams in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like so it's like and they get better and better each time. So it's like, all right. So if we can't win 4 games in a row, then pretty much the Super Bowl is only possible if we can actually get the first in the AFC, and that's definitely not going to happen at this point.
Yeah. Why DCF says this? I would kill for Kellen Moore back. You know, it's again. I just think the game plan was really poor this week. And again, I'm curious as to who it was. Was it Greg Roman saying this? Was it Jim Harbaugh saying, "Hey, look, they have no edge rushers. Let's just get the ball out quick." Right. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It was really strange to me because you didn't see a lot of Tucker Fisk out there. You saw some Scott Matlock at the very beginning, and then they just went away from it. And I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why you would go that route when it wasn't working. Like, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting a different result.
Yeah, square peg in a round hole. You know, it's like
100%. 100%.
That's all we were trying to do this entire time. There was no adjustment. It seemed like it was booty stank ball. That's what it was, man.
Booty stank. It really was, and I don't understand it. It's frustrating because I just felt like this was our game to lose, and we definitely lost it in spectacular fashion. And so, at the end of the day, I just thought it was great. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. They were first in pressures. Statistics was misleading. I think they were. But I think they assumed they were not going to get to Herbert enough because they wanted to do the quick pass game, and just get the ball out quick. But he just didn't do it, you know. So whatever they did was a problem. Miguel says Roman was the issue, so we'll see. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, Kyle? Do you think it's Roman? Do you think it's something else? What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, same side, our defense didn't really step up, even though you're showing one bright spot of our defense right now. You know,
that's exactly what this slide was. This is the one bright spot, guys. Like, okay, here we go.
Yeah. Like like I said, like our defense really didn't step up in a big way either. You know, this game, like it was, and that's why it was so, suspicious for a game because it was so uncharacteristic of the Chargers to be playing this bad. You know, so
and. Again, on both sides of the ball, we're going to go through some of the stats on both sides of the ball. I mean, defensively, we'll just say this. The defensive grade, again, the overall defensive grade for the Chargers this week, 48.6, bottom 5 for the week.
So
run defense again, 245 rushing yards. I mean, it just was terrible. I mean, it was just horrible. Swiss cheese, right? 33.2 grade. That was just horrible.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
you're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
Yeah, no, the Chargers. Come on now, that's not who they are.
Yeah,
that is not. You gotta remember who you are.
The one guy I will say is Dante Jackson has been absolutely incredible. His PFF grade has been awesome, 76.5, which is pretty intense.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
So yeah, and then good point, Tano. The Giants are 2-8. And and again, we play bad against the. So it goes back to what I've said. You need to be the best when you need to be your best, right? And again, the Chargers have been up and down this season, and for whatever reason, that's just how it is. And I'm literally at a loss, right? With Colts played great. The Colts are amazing. They're a great team too. So we'll have to see again.
So that was an acceptable loss because the Colts were just doing super good and stuff like that. So,
but we shouldn't have lost that bad.
Yeah.
Chris B said Harbaugh, we need to accept the team's in chaos. We were too injured and methodical game to control that Harbaugh wants. We need to work the Bucks, make changes. Yeah, and I don't know why we didn't make adjustments. I just felt like for some reason they did not make adjustments at all. And it just didn't make any sense to me. I just don't understand. That would be my only problem with Greg Roman. I get it, right? He didn't call a great game, but why not make an adjustment? Why not try something different? We kept doing the same thing over and over again. Let's talk about the defense first. We'll talk more about the offense as well too. But the defense, man, we couldn't stop them, folks. We could not stop them. And it was just so strange how we were not stopping the run in any way, shape, or form. The block destruction up front was terrible.
Yeah.
There was a guy that they came back. I can't remember who their center was, or no, it was their left guard. That guy came back. He was pushing people. Okay, do you remember the touchdown when Henley got pushed in,
right?
And Etienne got that touchdown?
Yeah,
he pushed Henley 15 yards down the field, dude.
Oh my gosh!
And I thought, man, like you probably can't push him that far. That seems like they call a holding call or something on that, but they didn't, which I thought it was a holding call. I don't even know what happened.
Is it Robert Hainsey?
No, it was the left guard.
Ezra Cleveland.
Oh, that's it. Cleveland. Yes, that's who it was.
Got it.
Yo, he looked incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening Guilty as Charged. I got depressed. Look, guys, at the end of the day, this was a bedwetting situation, right? Guys, don't let it ruin your day. At the end of the day, it was a terrible game. And again, tackling was soft across the board. We did not play well. And we just got out physical across the board. And I just it was weird. Like, did the plane there or the bus ride there have some laughing gas in it? Or did somehow like what happened?
Yeah, and did they all just go out to the brothel like way out like last night? Whatever. There's some specific Jacksonville strip bar they like to go to or something.
Yeah, like what happened? I mean, it was just strange. Chris says, "I'm gonna." Last week, our Lions dominated the Steelers. I agree. And again, the Steelers are a good team. I'm not sure if they lost this week. It looks like Aaron Rodgers is out, at least last I saw. And again, maybe they just had no gas left in the tank, and maybe this is a good time for the bye. I don't know. I mean, it's just it's strange.
Yeah.
Crispy, I'm gonna 100% let it ruin my day, maybe even my week. No, Chris, don't do that.
No, Chris, come on now.
Come on now, dog. Come on now, man.
Dog.
Just move on with your life. It is what it is, guys. Really.
Come on now, dog.
There you go.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's totally fine.
Emotional damage.
There we go. That's it.
It's part of our life, so I get it, like, hey, yeah, like what you said, like your life moves on, like, it doesn't matter about this game is for our enjoyment. Well, and this for displeasure at this point, so yeah.
This is a good comment here from YDCFF. Personally, I think the Bolts kind of got cocky, underestimated a bad team, kind of like Miami beating the Bills. Yeah, I could see that too. And again, this happened all season. I don't understand this. There's been a lot of weird games. Teams show up, people don't show up. I'm doing it. All right, stubbornly go for it. Yeah. Again, just really strange. And again, the guy that I was really surprised is Jamari Caldwell. This is the guy right here. This dude pushed Jamari up and down the line. It was crazy. There was one, and again, you know this too, Kyle. I send you and James videos all the time talking about how amazing Jamari Caldwell has been this year.
Yeah, right.
And his block destruction. Man, he was pushed around the entire game. Whatever they did, they just moved him around like crazy. So it was just pretty bad.
Yep, exactly. But man, just like you said, dude, this just feels like they flopped the game intentionally, Yeah. That's very uncharacteristic of what the Chargers are and who they are as a team and all that stuff, So it seemed like a flop. Like there's something going on here that just was very uncharacteristic.
Yeah, good comment here by Hugo. What about bros? I'm absolutely sick to my stomach. Bye week couldn't come better. I'm staying off social media for 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, look, listen to the Chargers. Hey, we're gonna be there. Okay, so by the way, the bottom performer on the defensive line, guess who it was? Tier Tart.
Wow, really?
24.1.
What? See,
yeah.
None of this makes sense.
It's crazy, right? Like it's crazy. Edge Tuli Tuipulotu 58.9, not too great. Derwin James 55.2. Yeah, and it was just weird, just a really bad. Again, we just got moved around. They just moved our bodies. That makes sense?
Yeah,
they moved our bodies. There we go.
Right.
So I mean. Like it just was strange. Yeah, it was stampeded. There we go. That's right. We were stampeded.
Yep.
And again, remember what we like to say: tenderize that meat. We got tenderized. We got tenderized. It was so bad. So yeah, interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eddie has a good thought here though too, because I keep talking about how it felt scripted, but it's like no, they actually flopped the Raiders game to get Staley and Telesco fired, but Bolts we just got outplayed.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, 63-21, that was a flop for sure.
I'm never going to vote for the Chiefs at this point. I would like to see the Chiefs beat the Broncos. We got to, the Broncos. I just think the Broncos are a really bad team. I think they are very lucky to be 8-2 at this point.
Yeah,
we will see how the Raiders, the Raiders, the actual Broncos are. I think the Chiefs are going to be. They'll show up this game, so we'll see what happens. But again, I don't want to cheer for the Chiefs ever because I don't want to cheer for the Chiefs. But
right.
I'm just saying, again, the Broncos play the Chiefs twice, and I think if there is a bright note. We have the bye week. We have 2 weeks now to just stop. Yep. What did we do wrong? Let's get ourselves back in shape. Move forward.
Figure it out, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, it looks like I think Justin Herbert had a 51.4 PFF rating. That's pretty horrible.
That's pretty terrible. Yeah.
Pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So it's just really terrible, man. I mean, bottom line, there's just nothing good we can say about it.
Yeah, there really isn't. There's not much good we can talk about this game at all. So,
I mean, he was 10 for 18, 81 yards and an interception. And that interception was pretty bad too, because it sailed really bad. I mean, it was just strange. It looked like it was going to Lad, but it just kind of floated up there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just kept going. Yeah.
Just really odd, and and again, I bring up this again. We talked about this in our pregame, right? Trevor Penning. A lot of people are going to rip on Penning. Penning did not play great, but I don't know that he was worse than Austin Deckles. But the reason why Austin Deckles and maybe Bobby Hart, who again probably would have done better than Trey Pipkins, he couldn't play. Apparently, he wasn't suited up. They were giving 2 tight ends on both bookends, right? So then they had to rush to the inside. And I just don't understand why we didn't go back to that type of format of putting additional blockers on that side and helping with the offensive line.
Yeah.
It just, I don't understand why we went that direction. I just really don't.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But Bobby Hart should be back by, the end of, the bye week for sure. I think
she's definitely
probably be 100% healthy by that time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And that hit was garbage, by the way. Now, I would say this too, Miguel. Penning probably will end up being a guard. You got to wonder if they, because again, we didn't re-sign Zion Johnson on his 5th-year contract. So is he out? And then Penning would move into left guard. That would be my question.
Well, we didn't option him, but we're talking about potentially signing him next year. But at this point, it's like, do we really want to sign him? He's one of the booty stank boys. So,
yeah. What a pathetic, unprepared team. No fight. Yeah. And you have to wonder. Again, we can't watch it live. Would love to show what Harbaugh says live, but we don't want YouTube to clap us because trust me, they will.
Oh yeah.
But I'm curious what he says. He'll probably just say we did nothing right today. That's what I would say. I mean, I wouldn't say anything else. Overall, it was a team loss, offensively and defensively. It is what it is. On pop, and again, it's crazy because Bozeman hasn't looked great. Zion has not looked great, but they've been healthy. And Mekhi Becton, did Mekhi Becton finish the game? I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. It seemed like Jamari Sawyer came in. Guy, in the comment, do you know if he finished the game or not? I didn't. I couldn't quite tell. It seemed like
I think a lot of players like dipped out or they're like, I'm done.
No, but I mean, it was like in the third quarter or like the very beginning of the third quarter. It was pretty early. I don't know. So leave a comment down if you did. How many? See, that's and why has Disley not played either? Right. And Tucker Fisk why wasn't he out there more? I didn't see him out there much, and I just
didn't we let go of Tucker Fisk? I could have sworn we actually.
Oh no, he's on the team. Yeah,
Are
he
you
was
sure?
out there. He was out there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
he was still out there, but he was on the right side mostly. So here's the argument. So you could say maybe the point was the help. It was okay. The running backs on the left side to chip the left edge defender, and then you had Tucker Fisk on the right side to help the right tackle Pipkins. Yeah. But my problem was they were still getting to him, right? I still think you need a tight end on that side to help. Right. And really, Rondé Gatson did not block very well this game too. He struggled as well too. Okay, yeah, Miguel, I didn't finish the third quarter. Yeah, that was a brutal hit too, by the way. So Eddie says no. Did Mekhi Becton finish the game? I think I swear I saw Jamari Sawyer out there. So I'm curious if he did or not. So.
I don't know. I mean, this whole game, it doesn't surprise me if anybody just got like, you know what, I'm done. Let me just sit down. This game's over. Just let it be. Yeah,
but I mean, it happened before though. Let's see the offense. Second half, guys. Second half, four total yards after halftime. The worst since 2018. I think that was after when Justin Herbert got pulled. It was unbelievable. Terrible. 0 for 1 in the red zone. Again, 124 total yards. Yeah. Just horrible. Again, the ground game.
Terrible football.
Mekhi Diva Becton. No, I mean, look, I do think I'm pretty sure he didn't finish the game. I really think he didn't. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. Very, very interesting. And again, it's strange. You would think we would be better, right? And Penning is just not really a tackle. He's just not. I think he's more of a guard than a tackle. I think, again, he's more of a run blocker. That's where I think he would be better. His footwork just isn't where it needs to be. But we'll see how it plays out moving forward on that. Again, we'll see what happens after the bye week. I mean, the bye week's going to be really interesting. And the buzzing bee, they played the Dolphins today. Yeah, good point. Yeah, and Becton has some
it looks like our guest may be having some technical difficulties here. So that's what's going on here.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we don't know how much longer we'll even be on at this point, too, right?
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of like,
it's
all good.
Yep. Make me think if the team went out for drinks the night before the game. Could have been.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking too. That was kind of reminiscent of the playoff game. I think what was it, Vincent Jackson and Marlon McCree or whatever like that went out like super late, and and
again, it's. I wouldn't blame it on one person, folks. I would blame it on the entire offensive line. Just did not look good. And why? I really like the idea of having the additional protection out there with the two tight ends on that side, man. Slater at left tackle. That could happen too. I know they talked about that. I think he probably played a little bit better than Penning, but the thing about Penning is really good at the run game. And so I think the argument was that you probably could have left Penning there and he could have been on an island and you wouldn't need the tight end on that side to help him out. But, it's unfortunate. And again, why Andre James at center, who knows? You got to wonder what the situation, why is he not even being looked at as well too?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I mean, and this is going back to what people were saying about fire Joe Ortiz. And the reason why is because what we were all saying at the offseason for the longest time, fix the O-line, Getting Becton was not the only answer. We need at least 2 more pickups for the offensive line,
Yeah, but they only had so much money that they could spend too. That was the other part of the conversation also, right?
Well, I think we had plenty of money.
Well, we're broke now. We have no money now.
Yeah, we're broke now. Yeah,
I mean, we had some money, but
technically, like we say, you can totally borrow against the next year, and basically you can go over budget at this point. It's who cares? Right?
Yep. So a lot of people are going to watch the Chiefs game as well too. So
Yeah.
and again, I'll just say this: Penning. I don't think Penning was 100% the problem. I honestly just think it was the game plan that was so bad. There was just something going on. Oh, this looks like a sports card right here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Penning in action.
Oh, there you go.
Cool. Hey, Penning, let's go. It was weird. Like he looked good in some place and looked really bad in other place, and it is what it is. I just think the line is that bad. You need to at least have those two tight ends. Put Fisk out there or somebody. So Anthony doesn't like Ortiz. Again, I don't think it was Ortiz's fault, man. I don't know. It's not my
the issue is with Ortiz, I think, right now is that he only really making deals with the Ravens. So it's like that's the only thing he's doing right now. And then
he made a deal with the Saints at the end.
Yeah, it's like look, but you just look at all like the number of deals he's made. It's like 9 out of 10 with the Ravens.
Yep.
Like hardly anything with like, yes, he made it with the Saints, made it with some other team, whatever too, but it's like majority, it's Ravens. So it's like we're like getting all the scraps from there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So I read that wrong, Anthony. Yeah, it's exactly right. Yeah. Fire Ortiz is stupid. Ortiz 100 times, but yes, I agree 100%. Anthony, I read that wrong. So my apologies.
Oh no, he's saying like don't say like saying firing Ortiz would be stupid. Yes.
Yes, exactly correct.
Yeah.
No, but this is a great point. And this goes back to my point. If we are going to be a physical team, you need a fullback out there. I don't understand why Matlock wasn't used a little more, using him out there in pass protection, lead blocking. That's what we did well, guys. Like that's the GT counters. And we just didn't do any of that stuff as well too. So I just don't understand. It seemed like we just got off script, just did not do well. And this also sucked right here. Kamani Vidal got banged up, and then at that moment the game was kind of over. I think it was an ankle. It seemed like I couldn't quite tell what it was, but he got rolled up on. He only had 5 touches total.
Yeah.
So just a disaster, just an absolute disaster. What that was. So obviously he finished the game, but I mean, did he need to come back out? Goodness gracious, what a joke.
Yeah.
So
right. I mean, at that point, it's like, well, you don't need to come out. It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good point too. Kyle, what do you think? I think Beckham was really the only misfire that Ortiz had so far. I agree with that.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that though. I mean,
everyone else was great.
Still a better pickup than J.C. Jackson.
Yeah. Well, 100%. And again, tackles are hard to come by, guys. They are not easy. They are not easy. And to your point, I know you're saying, well, why couldn't we go get more? They're not going to let tackles walk. They're not going to let guards walk that are good. They'll give you a scrub. Case in point, look at Austin Deckles. Austin Deckles was never out there for the Texans.
Yeah.
And so, okay, cool. You'll give us a conditional pick in 2027. Fine. We don't need him. He's not going to play anyways, right? So just dump him. So, anyways, I just think that's a big point.
Yeah, exactly. There was a good one right here. Larry's comment right here is like, they should fire Greg Roman and bring Brian Dable as OC.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, and it's strange. Like he's had good games and bad games. I just don't understand why. My thing is, why didn't we adjust at halftime? I just think they should have adjusted, and they didn't. And again, Gatson was not non-existent. And I'll say this too: whether it was Herbert or Gatson, they were not on the same page. I don't know if Gatson wasn't running the spots correctly, wasn't seeing something correctly, but the Chargers looked off. And I remember the announcer making that comment. The Chargers offense looks off, and I thought, man, are we though? But about the beginning of the second quarter, I thought, well, we'll see how it goes. I would say beginning of the third quarter, I'm like, yeah, we are definitely off. There's something going wrong, right? So again, just pointing fingers at one person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Like I don't see. It's definitely a team effort when you win as a team and you lose as a team, no matter what.
Yep.
So, but can you blame Greg Roman? Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's hit and miss too, just like players are.
Yeah, he is. And again, this is a great point by Larry though. Roman's play callings are simple. We can't the damn football. I'd probably run.
You can't run
if we don't have a good old line. I agree, or we can't pass protect either.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's better if we would have just gone into more of a, the ogre package and just try to force the ball downfield.
Yeah.
And get the offense off the defense off, or keep the defense beat up. They could just pin their ear back and just run at us, right? It was a problem.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Bring Mike McDaniels after the Dolphins fire him. I'd love that. I think he's amazing.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Such a weird guy.
Yeah, he's pretty strange. Coke dealer. Roman, I can see you getting fired, but not with a winning record. Would that be weird? Yeah, it would be a little weird for sure.
Yeah, but we've done it before. 14-2, Marty Schottenheimer.
Yeah. I wanted to end on a high note. Look at how dope this catch was, folks. I was out of my seat. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, you got to be kidding me. That incredible.
Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss for sure right there.
Yeah. So look, this team can be great. It just really can. I just don't understand, how we lay eggs like this occasionally. It's just really strange. But man, just give it up for this guy right here. That was incredible. Amazing catch. That was to be in my mind. I think it's one of the most crazy catches all season in my thoughts.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Yeah,
still doing out there. Freaking Unk he's still got it, man. He's got the best hands, man, best feet. Great.
He does, man. He does. So that's where we're at right now. And again, not fun. Not a fun game to watch either way.
Simply just that's just it. Bottom line, not a fun game. We're moving into the bye week. Just relax.
Let's see how we look after the bye, guys. I think that's really the big conversation. By the way, I do like this idea. Bring Allen back. I think there's plenty of gas left.
100%.
I agree.
Yep.
Let me get my thoughts on pass to you, Kyle. Look, this was a team loss. Like I know it's easy for us to pick on somebody.
Yeah.
Greg Roman. The defense did not play great. The offense equally did not play great, right? So nobody's wanting to hang Jesse Minter, right? And look, bottom line, nobody played great.
Yeah.
It was an entire bedwetting session. And unfortunately, it is what it is. The good news is we're heading into the bye.
Mm-hmm.
The bad news is we're heading into the bye, so we don't know what's going to happen for a while, but we hope that when we come out of the bye, we're going to be fine, right? Or at least we've fixed some issues or something like that. So I'm very curious to see how we perform after the bye. Again, I'm hoping for the best. We are planning on being at the Eagles game, by the way, so that's still sort of the conversation we have. We got to buy our tickets for that too, by the way. So we got to make that happen. So anyways, plenty to talk about on that. We'll see how it plays out. Kyle, what are your final thoughts?
Like we've been saying, and to kind of saying, beating it like a dead horse, but it feels like this game is just, designed for us to lose for whatever reason. So, because the team played absolutely against every instinct that they had. And decided that they were not going to make any adjustments like they've normally been doing. And so it's just this got all kind of weird, Jaguars came off of a weird loss against the Texans. Then we beat the Steelers, and then the Steelers before that beat the Colts. It's just been weird. And this season itself has been weird too, because a lot of the heavy favorites have lost their games. And so it's I have no idea what's going on with that stuff, but I don't suspect that the Chargers are going to be like this moving forward. I think they're going to figure out some things. We're going to play some amazing December football. And it's going to be, all the way into January. It's going to be great. Our playoff run is going to be really fun to watch. So it sucks that we lost this game in such a weird way too. And why does it have to be against the Jaguars every single time? Such spectacular fashions. Right under my breath. But
and you have to wonder too, those stupid NFL writers. Oh yeah, how do you feel about going back to the Jags? Blah blah blah. You feel good about that? Shut up, dude. What a stupid question.
Don't bring that shit up, man.
It's stupid. I don't understand it.
Anyways,
guys. Yeah. Well, we'll have plenty of content coming your direction. Hopefully this helped a little bit, guys.
Yeah.
We lost. move on with your lives.
Kiss
your family, say hello, and just move on with your lives. God, unfortunately, the bye week is coming up. Hopefully, we get healthy and we're going to be fine. And we'll go from there, guys. So,
all right, guys. Hey, Boat Bros, let's go.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here watching Boat Bros podcast. Let's go.
Charged up, Boat Bros on the night.